Hey guys, I hope you are all well. I haven't vlogged for a really long time, and I just felt like I was in the mood to do some filming today, so I thought I would start filming today. I'm not sure like where this vlog's gonna end up. It's probably gonna be really random, but I just thought I would pick up the camera and start filming. It's Friday today, and the boys are both at school at nursery, which usually I end up kind of rushing off to the gym and then coming home to do work, but I'm trying to have like a bit more of a chilled out day today. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of jobs that I've got at the moment, just to approve the ideas that I've come up with before I actually go ahead and shoot them. So I'm kind of like just hanging around waiting to see if I need to shoot those today or not. I might go over to the new house in a minute and pot up some plants in the garden that need potting up. So I might take you over there. I think the tiles are supposed to be getting put down in the top floor bathroom today as well, and I don't think I've shown you guys around for a while on this channel, so I'll do a quick little like renovation update kind of thing. I guess it's probably going to be really loud because they've got like probably about 4 or 5 people like doing work on the house at the moment, and it's always pretty loud whenever we go over. So I'll show you a few little clips, but it won't be probably anything fancy. And I also think I might start trying to organize like certain areas of the house. We're moving in about, I think about 5 or 6 weeks, but we have a lot of stuff. I did try and like do a Marie Kondo fairly recently, but I feel like everything's kind of got a bit out of hand again, and it does stress me out when things in the house aren't organized, particularly because this house is quite big. Things get unorganized really easily, and I get really stressed if I don't know where stuff is, or if I'm in a rush in the morning with the kids and I can't find something. So I might start just organizing like a pile of things that I'm keeping and a pile of things that are either going to charity or being recycled or whatever. There are a few different areas that I need to do specifically, but I might do like a little mini series of like organization. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like that, because I've seen a couple of other YouTubers doing similar types of things. I think Kate Moraine like did lots of organization videos, and I really like watching that kind of thing, so I might just do them anyway. But I think I'm going to start with my dressing table upstairs today because it's quite small and manageable, and I think most of the stuff in it I'm probably keeping. It just needs organising. So I might do that with you guys now before I go over to the new house. Other areas are the wardrobe in Rufus's room, which is where I keep Grayson's and Rufus's clothes. That needs doing really badly. There's a lot of clothes that I've put in storage in that wardrobe, which I'm not sure if we're keeping or not. So I need to go through a lot of it because the house that we're moving into isn't the best for storage. So I really only want to take stuff that we either like really love, stuff that's sentimental, or things that we actually use. So yeah, it's going to be quite challenging, I think. That and my wardrobe, because I did try and do like a capsule wardrobe, but it kind of like just ended up getting all mixed up again because the weather's so messed up that sorting out a spring capsule wardrobe doesn't really work, because you end up needing to get like winter jumpers out one day, and then the next day you need to get like a summer dress out. So it's kind of all merged and unorganized at the moment. Got a job that I'm doing with Very, but the clothes that I've picked are summer clothes and the weather's so crap, so I'm having to like put off the shoot for that. I think I might end up having to do it like at an indoor location next week because I'm kind of cutting it quite fine now. So yeah, I think I might write down a few ideas for jobs that I've got to do next week, just so that everything's a bit more streamlined, and then we'll go upstairs and do the, what's it called, dressing table. I need coffee. Our coffee machine's broken. It's killing both of us. Also, I already showed you guys this on my Instagram. if you follow me on Instagram. But I got this plant from a shop down the road called Julia Davy, which I absolutely love, by the way. If you're ever in Bath, you should definitely go and check it out. She has the most beautiful things in there, and I absolutely love it. So I found out, one of my friends told me that the reason why the leaves grow down is because it's called a prayer plant, and in the daytime the leaves grow down, and in the nighttime the leaves go up, which I think is so cool. And I just think it's a really beautiful plant. It's got quite a lot of pink in it, which I don't know, I've never seen anything like it before, so I'm really liking having that on my desk. I haven't used it for any photos or anything yet, but I will definitely be doing that. The pot's also from Julia Davy. It's an eco pot. Haven't actually potted this guy up properly yet. He's still in the pot that he came in, so I need to do that as well. And then I'm keeping my little fern alive too. Yay. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, there we go, it's not blurry anymore. There's 2 pigeons in our garden, just chilling. So random, I've never seen that before. Okay, so this is my current wardrobe state. Excuse the mess. It is so jumbled up and messy, and there's like things on the floor, things spilling out of bags, and believe it or not, I actually did organise this not that long ago. It's just chaos. These are bits and bobs that I have got for my shoot with Very. This is a dress that Steph bought me, which I haven't had a chance to wear yet because I had to buy a slip for the underneath of it because it's very see-through. Bought the slip and then the weather changed, so I can't wear it at the moment. But yeah, basically need to do some serious organisation in there, so I think I might do like a whole separate video on that. But for today I am going to do my little dressing table. I got this dressing table from like an antique shop on London Road in Bath, and it was a dressing table which I'd been trying to find for ages. It's a 60s one. I think it's called something like floating desk dressing table or something like that, but I'd seen it on Pinterest and fallen in love, so I was trying to hunt it down, but they were so expensive. They were like £2,000 or something, but I found it in this antique shop, and the drawer was broken, so they were selling it for like £200. So yeah, just had the drawer fixed. There's a little picture of Rufus in there. We've actually got that picture framed, but we had an extra one because I think they were going to give it to one of Steph's parents, but it's still in there. So I'll keep that in there. Anyway, the drawers are just chaos. Everything gets shoved in here. I don't even know. Oh, that's like a curtain, because sometimes we put it up there and use the projector in bed to watch films. So I'm gonna take that out because you don't belong there. Not sure what this is. One of Steph's gym tops, so that can go in his pile. Not sure what this is for. One of my brush rolls, which looks like it needs a wash. A car, because why wouldn't there be a car in my dressing table? That can go in the boys' rooms. Oh, shoe protector. Vic stick. I don't even know what this is a plug to. Oh, I think it's like one of those, not an epilator, but one of those like light machine thingies, you know, the ones that like take your hair out of your, I don't know how to explain it. I've not had a coffee today. Manky tube, so this can be the bin pile. I hate this rug, by the way. I cannot wait to get rid of it. This drawer is the one that stresses me out. These are some nail varnishes that I was given at an event this week. I've actually just put this on my toes to match my fingers, and it's so amazing. I love it. Really nice formula, and it looks like you've had it done in a salon. But yeah, this lovely thing here. Okay, so I'm going to get the elephant in the room out of the way, which is this thing, which I never actually used because it terrified me. My hypnobirth teacher recommended it to me and I bought it, but then I chickened out. It's basically, I'm not going to show it to you because it might be a bit much to share on YouTube, but it's basically if you're planning on like a natural birth, you can buy an Epino, which you basically put inside yourself, and you kind of, it's like a balloon, and gradually you inflate it a little bit more, just so that your like tissue down there is kind of ready for giving birth, and it doesn't like rip as easily. But I never actually ended up using it, so I don't really know what to do with that, because it's not exactly the kind of thing that you can sell. So I'm going to put that in a pile just for by itself. Lots of this is like press things that I've been gifted, and this is where I kind of just put all the things that I'm definitely know that I'm going to use. So I want to keep it all, but it just needs organising. So that needs to go in the bathroom. These are all lip sticks, different kind of lip colours, loads of them. You guys have probably seen me wear millions of times, like that one. This one, which I go back to every winter, it looks so old and gross now. These Bobbi Brown lip, they're like liquid lipsticks, they're amazing, I love those. More nail varnish. Is a highlighter. Oh, I did try and organise them into like little boxes, like Marie Kondo said. I mean, it's not glamorous, but that's a highlighter too. I love that highlighter. I think I've talked about that so much over the years. I'm not sure if that's actually still going to be in date, but it looks a bit like it might have had its time. This is actually my mum's sharpener, and I always use it because, I don't know, just nice to have something that was her like makeup. And so that's my little sharpener, and every time I sharpen my pencils I always think of my mum. Another toner. Ooh, 50p. Grayson's really into pocket money right now, so I'll keep that for him. Red nail varnish. Can you tell I like reds? Basically only ever wear reds or nudes. Okay, getting somewhere. That's, oh yeah, that's still got the mascara in it. That one has run out, so I'm going to put it in the rubbish pile. Rubbish pile, rubbish pile. Foundation. Foundation, that's a little bit pale for me at the moment. I do really like the formula of that, but yeah, it's a little bit pale for me at the moment. This is great if you're traveling, or if you're on the go and you want to do like really quick touch-ups. Oh, this one's nice if you're like, shake it up so it doesn't look so weird. This one's nice if you are kind of like having a good skin day and you don't need much coverage. It's kind of like a nice oily type formula. I really like it. But yeah, it's not one that I reach for very often actually, because my skin isn't not as nice enough to wear it very often. So I might put all the like face stuff in this little bag, which I got gifted from Chanel. Oh, this bronzer palette. It's like a bronzer and highlighter palette. It's quite well loved. It's from, this is actually from Lidl, but yeah, keeping that one. And then this is like the matching blush, which I'm not using at the moment actually. I did use it for a really long time, but I've just switched things up a little bit because I find my skin gets used to the same things so easily, and then it starts just looking a little bit dull. So I think this is the first eyeshadow palette I bought off the back of watching somebody on YouTube, and I bought it, like, it's probably gone off. I don't know if eyeshadow actually goes off, but I bought it about 6 years ago and it's still going strong. I mean, I don't wear eyeshadow that often, but is there a date thing on this? Oh, 24 months. Yeah, that needs to go in the bin. It's a sad day. Okay. Oh, I've got some oil for my little neon diffuser, air diffuser thingy, which I keep by my bed now. The little, it's called a well-being pod. And you can put like natural oils and stuff in it, and it helps you sleep. So that's the sleep one, so I'm going to keep that there. By the way, I didn't really plan what I was going to say while I was doing this, so sorry if this is really, really boring watching me like go through makeup. These tweezers are amazing. Steph got them on Amazon. Sanguine or something. We have loads of them like dotted all around the house. I don't know why, but they're really good tweezers anyway. I'll keep those. And then I've got lots of lipsticks which are still in the tubes, so I'm going to put them all in the in the little, oh, that looks nice. I might wear that tonight. And that one. So all of those are going to go in there. An SPF. More lipstick. Got lots of lipstick. I love a lipstick. I feel like it's not that bad compared to some people. A little picture of me and Gracie. That was when he must have been about 2 or something at an event we went to in London. Rufus actually fits into those dungarees now. So that's cute. I might put that in the drawer here with the picture of Grace so we don't lose it. And then this is my secret stash of white tack that I have to hide up here because Grayson loves modelling with it. So I have to hide some. This is a little pile of stuff that needs to go in the bathroom. I'm also up £1.70. I don't feel like it's organised in the best way, but it's definitely better than it was before. So I've got all my lip products in there, and then face and eyes in there, and then these are just spare highlighters that I'm not using at the moment. This is also a highlighter, but it doesn't fit in that little box. And then my favourite little collection of nail varnishes down here, and that's it for that drawer. And then I've got an empty one down here now. This one is just a little bit sparse. That is some, what is that even? Oh, ibuprofen. Okay, so that can go in the bathroom too. This can go in the bathroom. This is my favourite dry shampoo. This is by my friend Ruth, but it's the best dry shampoo ever. Not that I'm biased, but it actually is. Steph's bloody windsurfing glasses. They can go on his pile. More lipstick. This is one of my favourite Bobbi Brown lip colours. I think I'll wear that tonight. So actually I might keep that out here because I think I'll wear that tonight because we're going on a little date. And some coconut oil for your hair with hair on it. Lovely. I do feel like that's obvious out of date as well, but this stuff is really nice. I've had it for ages, so I'm going to get rid of this because it's out of date. But this is so nice and conditioning for your hair, and it smells nice too if you like the smell of coconut. So yes, I recommend that. On that little hair note, I know this vlog is like super random, but I'm just in a chatty mood. But on that note of hair, a few people have asked me a few times on Instagram, not loads of people, but people are like, oh, what do you do with your hair? What's your like hair care routine? And the only reason why I haven't really filmed like a dedicated video or really talked about it is because it's really boring and uninteresting, because I don't really do very much with it. Most of the time it's like either on top of my head or in a ponytail at the gym, or I'm riding on my bike, so I don't bother styling it or doing anything to it. I also don't really use very many products on it at all, but I just thought I'd quickly show you guys and tell you guys a little bit what I actually do to it. So the tools that I use are GHDs for straightening. These are the platinum ones. I really like these. And I've also got the GHD, oh, here it is, on the floor, curling wand. Which one is this? Does it have a name? Trizone, I think it's called, but it's quite like a small wand, and I really like using that, but I don't really tend to curl my hair very often just because I can't be bothered. So most of the time I'll wash it. I wash it kind of like every other night, and I use the Aesop, or Aesop, however you say it, classic shampoo, which is expensive. Like, it's kind of painful to buy, but I got mine for Christmas. So I recommend, like, if you want to try it, it is actually a really nice present to receive. So Steph bought it for me as one of my Christmas presents because he knows how much I love it. And so I tend to wash my hair like every other night just with the shampoo. I don't use conditioner. I then use like a wet brush or a tangle teaser, and most of the time I don't bother to like dry it with a hairdryer unless I'm doing something the next day, or I know that I'm gonna try and take photos or something the next day. I just don't really bother blow drying it because I'm lazy and I don't enjoy styling my hair at all. So yeah, I just use that. And then the hairspray that I use, I've been using the same one for years, because I hate the smell of normal hairsprays. Like, I find them really overpowering and horrible. But but the Tresemme Freeze Hold is my favourite, and I've been using it for a really long time. And that is literally it. That is all I do to my hair. I need to get it cut and coloured actually, but we're kind of on a bit of a spending ban at the moment, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to grow a bit more and like seeing where everything is after we've moved and stuff before I go to the hairdressers. But yeah, anyway, that's my boring hair chat out of the way. So I hope that some of you who are watching found that interesting or helpful. But yeah, so other side. Oh, this is a little perfume holder that I got, and that's got like I got sent some really nice perfume from Chanel. It's the Coco Chanel one. There's only a tiny bit left in there, but I love this because you can kind of pack it to go away really easily, or you can chuck it in your handbag if you're going for an evening out and you want to like freshen up, and it's just really like beautiful little case. So I'm going to put that up there with my dusty old perfumes, which there's also a floss stick there, which is nice. Oh, doorbell. Okay, so I've just had confirmation that I can shoot one of my jobs for today. So just come to do the potting up in the garden quickly before I go and get Grayson, but I thought I'd do a quick little updated house tour for you. This is the lounge. I can't remember where I left off in the vlogs on this channel, but this is all waiting to be plastered, and we've got a log burner in there. These are going to be sanded, so it takes the orange off a little bit. We've filled this thing in, and we're just going to put like some art up there, I think. And then onto the kitchen. Kitchen's a bit of crazy green right now. Ripped up the floorboards. The parquet's arrived. Parquet flooring's arrived to the office, and it's all just in the kitchen. Kitchen's a bit of a storage area right now, so that's our bathtub as well, and a radiator. Everything's ripped apart. All the kind of like rewiring stuff's been done, so like there's like cables hanging out of every hole.
Wow,
bought that in the garden centre the other day. It's like a little ecosystem in a jar. That's the finalised kitchen plans there. Yeah, that's the kitchen. And then take you upstairs. So loud, sorry. All our little tester pots back there. It sounds like they might be sanding. This is the bathroom. It's being plastered right now. This is the finished plastered bathroom. These are our bedroom floorboards.
If you had that
being sanded,
and then I had one on back there with this one pulled forward.
Okay, so this is the guest room. We've ripped up the carpet and decided to keep the floorboards, which is risky because I know it's going to be loud with 2 kids, but I really like the floorboards, so we're gonna, I think, sand these and paint them white, and then this room's just getting painted really, and that's kind of it for this room. I'm imagining it's probably going to be a bit of the storage solution room, laundry room, guest room, that kind of thing. And then upstairs in the office is this way. The plastering has been done, the floor has been covered over, got some cables and stuff ready to put things on the walls. This is my little area over here where I'm going to have my desk. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to style that yet, I haven't really thought about it. We have the colour that we're doing this room. Oh, also the ceiling is ready to be cladded, so we're going to put like wood cladding up on the ceiling, so it's got a bit of a like log cabin type feel. And then hey, can't miss you in your orange jacket. And then this bathroom, hello, sorry. This bathroom is currently being, what are you doing again? Skimming. Yeah. I actually really like the colour of the walls like that. Floor's been taken up, ready to be tiled. Shower area is being prepped, ready to be tiled. And yeah, lots going on today. And then Rufus's room is still kind of like a mess right now. And then Gracie's little room, they've taken like all the stickers off the walls and stuff, and I think This is just going to be painted and like all the gaps filled in.
You're not going to hear any of that.
I know, I'm not like trying to shout. Yeah. And then out in the garden, we had a little trip to the garden centre yesterday, so we just need to pot up these ferns. I feel like people are probably going to tell me not to put ferns in a pot because they like shade, but the weather here at the moment is so crap that they're not really going to get that much sun. So once they've grown in there and they've outgrown it, I'm going to pot them, plant them even down there in that plant bed because it's a bit shaded with the bush. So they're going to live down there eventually, but I haven't quite got the strength to pull those plants out and rehome them yet. I think I'm going to get like an actual gardener to do that because I think they're quite like well rooted in there. I don't really know what I'm talking about, so right, Stefan, let's get potting.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
I'm going to give you a quick flower bed tour. It's still looking quite pitiful, to be honest, but I've tried. So this is my Olivia Rose shrub. Don't know what these little things are called. This is a California poppy, which is a yellow poppy. Don't know what those are, I just liked them. This is a peony, but I don't think anything's coming up yet. I'm not sure if that's going to be a flower. Not sure what this thing is either. It looks like it's like semi-dying. This is a poppy, and it's grown. It was like this big when I got it, and it's all the way up here now, and it still hasn't flowered. Not sure what this is because I got it when we moved in. It was already here. And then these guys as well, and I'm going to put some lavender in just here, I think. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to wait to see. I've made Steph join in today. Have you ever dug with one of those before?
Half Irish, of course I've dug.
Got our little ferns potted up. That is some sage, which is doing really well actually, and some chamomile that I killed that came back to life. And this is a different kind of sage. I think this is the one that flowers white. I'm not sure though, so that'll just be a surprise. Potted up the Roald Dahl rose that Steph's mum bought for us as like a congratulations on buying the house present. Obviously that's probably going to outgrow that pot one day, so we will have to think about like either moving it to a bigger pot or a different area.
Ready for my fan?
Ready for your fan. We've got a nice shady corner over here where this big guy's going to go. I love him. Also got a little eucalyptus plant here. I can't remember what this is, but it's semi-dying and I don't know why, because it's had lots of water and stuff, but I'm not sure. I think the pots look really nice. We just need more of them like all around here, and then this bit as well. Just got in, that's all done. Now I've got to get my keys and pick up both the kids, which normally takes just over an hour to go and get Grayson, drop him back here, sort him out, give him a snack. Then I have to walk up to Rufus's nursery and pick him up. So yeah, I will be disappearing now for about an hour. Good morning. I have woken up with a cold and a patchy fake tan. Monday is not going well so far. Just gonna make some porridge, and then I'm gonna take Grayson to school, go to the gym, and then I'm doing a shoot for Very, which I think I'm gonna do at my garden centre, and then the garden in our new house. Don't know if I've got a nip slip going on there, but yeah, I just feel like I want to go back to bed. It's pretty much the evening now. I didn't vlog today. We went to go shoot a picture, and then the day just kind of like went really quickly. So I'm making stir fries tonight for everybody. Hopefully everyone eats it. I've been kind of doing a few more like kid meal type things for the boys recently, just because I feel like they're kind of going through a fussy phase, and it's really frustrating when you cook something and it just gets wasted. Making stir fry tonight because I know they'll at least eat the chicken and the noodles, hopefully. Anyway, I've got one little helper down here. He is obsessed with helping to cook breakfast and dinner, which is very, very cute, but also means it's very, very slow. So I'm hoping he'll kind of entertain himself for a bit while I do this. Really uninteresting day to vlog. I don't know why I started vlogging.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks for that, Dad. So relaxing. This is the reality of trying to cook with Rufus. He just wants to be picked up and join in, but I need to cut that up. And you don't understand, do you? I have to cut the chicken. I'll pick you up in a minute. Got 2 tired boys. Oh, I'll show you Grayson's little plants today. They've not been watered yet. You want to water them? We can do that in a sec. They're doing well. They like it up there on the windowsill. Boys are in bed. I'm about to have a shower and go to bed myself because I've got a cold and I am a grandma. So Steph and I are gonna just watch a little bit of TV in bed tonight. But I hope you all liked this random video and I will see you next time. Bye.